welcome to my YouTube channel. Do subscribe, like, and share. Hello, hi, we are back at it again. It's good to be here. If you are new to this channel, welcome home. As I would always say, this is where we get to figure out our identity, understand love, and live in purpose. So today, before I tell you what we are going to be doing for the day of today, thank you to each and everyone that has newly subscribed to this channel. All my liefde, all my love to you. Thank you so much. We appreciate you supporting this content, and of course we are bringing it and bringing it and bringing it. Today we are going to be saying we are going to be looking at identity meets relationships. It's not a tough one. It's a very interesting one. If you have gone through the process of really figuring yourself out and getting to know yourself, even you yourself would know how much work it is to just know yourself, to just also embrace certain insecurities you would have and everything that comes with just knowing who you are, accepting rather also the differences you have from other people. It's a whole process. Sometimes it's messy. Okay, mine was pretty much messy because I had to fight with myself in my head and those even around me, so just embracing you and accepting you is a lot of work. Now imagine you are doing it with someone next to you. Now, I'm not going to be specific in terms of romantic relationship or friendship, whatever the case may be. I'm just going to put it as relationship. We are going to get to the romantic relationship part, but for today, I just want us to look at identity meeting relationships. When we figure out, when we accept, when we learn and understand who we are, it takes a whole lot of time. It needs you to be sure of yourself and who you are. And now I know what's going on in your head. I can't be doing it with no one around me. I get it and I accept that, and you are right. We need to build relationships, whether we have completely gotten to a point of understanding ourselves or we have minimally understood ourselves. But in the process of getting into relationships, the most important person we need to focus on is you, so that we are able to build relationships that last. Some relationships don't last because we sometimes want other people to be like us, or we have not accepted who we are and we think other people are better than us. And instead of us really getting to embrace our differences, we rather fight over them. Well, sometimes it's silent wars. It's evident in most relationships. It's like, but you don't understand me. You also don't understand me. Why don't you understand? It's just a lot of commotion. So investing in knowing who you are and taking time to know who you are helps you build solid relationships. Relationships that don't consist of jealousy, relationships that don't consist of insecurities and everything that you can think of that really frustrates relationships. But it makes you a healthy human being. Knowing yourself makes you healthy. Healthy to love, healthy to receive love, healthy to even understand what love is. And probably if this is the very first video you are watching, please do make sure you do catch up on the rest of the other videos to just figure out how do you come to a point of knowing who you are. Because where we are right now is us letting people in to the world that we have created for ourselves, or allowing ourselves to be part of other people's world. So what is important when relationships meet identity is that when you know who you are more bold and confident. Do you know how peer pressure or influences can make you do this? Like, it makes you so inconsistent, it's not even funny. But the assurance you get from knowing who you are and being sure of who you are builds confidence. You walk into relationships knowing what you bring. You walk into relationships knowing what you are capable of. You are not waiting for someone to invest in you. You are more ready to invest in other people. And even if people do not really appreciate what you have brought in, you are still so okay that it doesn't bother you. Most relationships now also end because I've put in this much. You are not doing anything in the relationship. You are not investing. You are not calling. You are not. Those things emanate from lack of knowing who you are. Because when you are certified about who you are, trust me, you are more willing to give than receive. Now, maybe someone would be saying, now, but people use other people. You can't be used when you know your identity. Trust me when I say that. You give what you can. You're not giving to please. You're not giving to be accepted. No, you are sure of yourself. You give the amount that you know that is not going to take away anything from you. You give what you can. You give your best. But now, when you don't know who you are, it's like, should I do this? Will they do it? Will they return the favor? Should I not be doing this? This one does not deserve. It's just a whole lot of commotion. It's just lack of confidence and a lot of insecurities, and you just trying to be something that you are not, and being afraid that you will not be accepted, or being afraid that you will not be loved enough. We can't really give from a point of fear. So knowing who you are makes you so confident, and it also enables you to just give the best of what you can. And whether you get it in return or you don't get it in return, it's okay. In your world, it's okay, because nobody can take away anything from someone who's sure of themselves, because they don't give from a place of insecurity. They don't give from a place of uncertainty. They don't give from a place of confusion. They give from a place of assurance, because whatever it is that they gave, they can surely get it back. Why? They are firm in who they are, and they are certain of who they are. Insecurities are not healthy. They just frustrate the relationship. So if you were probably to look at the relationships that you have, whether with friends or your partner, your families and whatnot, one of the greatest contributors to the relationship being frustrated and the relationship not working is a lack of identity, not knowing who you are. Nobody, believe you me, nobody can take absolutely anything away, especially when they didn't give it. So when you allow people to give you an identity, when you allow people to define you, they can take it away at any given time. But investing time in figuring out and dealing with things that have to do with you makes you the healthiest person ever. It's going to be so amazing being in a relationship with you, a friendship, a romantic relationship, or just being your family member. It will be absolutely amazing. But when we choose to not really invest time in navigating our own life, we are just going to be a burden. And now we have to feel uncomfortable because you are not sure of who you are. It's not going to work. Not in this generation, not ever, not even in the next. I don't think it even worked in the previous one. People who conquer are people who are sure of themselves, are people who are confident in who they are, because they have not allowed people to define them. They figured themselves out, they embraced things that they are not sure about, and they loved them before other people could even say, hey, you have a nice forehead. You embrace that. You do away with the insecurity, but you just love it before someone else gets to love it. You love it yourself first. And when it comes from that, it becomes the most amazing thing. So I think I'm going to leave it at that. Invest time in knowing you so that you are able to love better, to love best, and also give more than receiving. Don't do it from a place of uncertainty, it's never going to work. Maybe to some of you, this is why most of your relationships have not been working. It's because you have not been trying to figure yourself out. Try it. It always works. Ask me. We're going to meet to that again on the next video. Please do click on the notification bell if you want to receive notifications, every time we have loaded a new video. Like, subscribe, share, do the right thing, and let's continue to help you figure yourself out, understand love, and of course, live in purpose. Breaking it down bit by bit will definitely get to more juices on what we are all about.